let's try these things then. So a few updates to the Chandra Fire Artisan list. Again, we've been saying that we're on like cloud 9 with this list, and I think it's a combination of the card's very interesting and adding some dynamic elements that we've enjoyed, along with, quite frankly, the art's just awesome. So Chandra Fire Artisan with now Acolyte of Flame. This is going to be the non-budget list, so it's going to have a pair of Ragavans in at the very low end. The budget version of this would basically be playing 4, 3, or 2 bolts, depending on what cards you have available. We have changed out Bone Crusher Giant, though. That's a straight Rabble Master, because sometimes we needed a little more oomph and more gas. We've also got some Acolyte of Flames to either help with the Chandras or to apply some pressure to our opponents. So we'll see if that becomes useful. Chandra Acolyte of Flame coming down, upticking with 7 mana and being able to light up with a Fire Artisan is an extra 4 damage by upticking, because it would be, or extra, you'd uptick, that'd be 2, and then another uptick, that's 4. Chandra Fire Artisan with the light up the night. Anyway, chalices are in here. Mindstone's Braids, the pretty typical stuff. Sideboard was changed just very slightly. Let's go play Magic. We're here to play Magic. Just forgive the ramblings. You've seen this list a couple times. I'm excited to play it, and we'll keep playing it. Chandra Fire Artisan, super cheap. I love being able to offer a cheap card that makes sense, that you can pick up easily. So let's do it. Let's play some Fire Artisan. I also like that we found on the altered sleeves, you can get like an English version. You can just get it so it covers the text box with the English one. That's kind of cool. So if you're not familiar. Hey, good luck, have fun. You too. All right, who's ready to just... We wanted to start off strong tonight with the Red Prison. We're ready. Who's ready for me to keep this 1-lander? You can put the 1-land emote if you're a sub. We like this, right? 2 1-drops. Look at this. Look at this. Keep it. Do it. See, this is the problem. You know, we're all on the, yeah, we're gonna play smart this time, and then we immediately start incorrectly. Arid Mesa cracked. Steam Vents. Red Bolt. Dead. Land. Ragavan. Do it again. Don't bolt this one. All right. Blue-red Murktide is one of our weakest matchups here. This is not blue-red Murktide, though. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and Ragavan. I doubt they block here with the crab. They do block. Interesting. Well, we'll attempt to kill crab and pass the turn. Crab dead. We could chalice on 1. I figured I'd kill the crab though, because if they have the land drop, they're getting very close to being able to just use the Dwarven Mine, and I'd kind of prefer them not. All right, let's hit. Oh, we're not. Opponent's firing off our Ragavan. All right, Mindstone it is, pass turn. I'm really worried about creativity here. Creativity spinning the clue token into whatever big nasty thing they need. Teferi balances Mindstone. It's an island. This is frustrating because I want to kill this. I can kill it next turn. Now they can instant speed their creativity. Jace. Okay. Could kill Jace instead of Teferi. Sacred Foundry tapped. You find a land. So if they find a fetch land, they're pretty good. They've got the clue token already here. I feel like I'm supposed to Blood Moon here and pass the turn. And the Blood Moon's here to stop the fetch land. The clue is obviously something they can just hit, though. So we're kind of dead to that anyway. Jace is going to be looking, but also the fetch lands prevent really them fetching away the cards that they don't want. Teferi up. Jace. There's a Scalding Tarn. Okay. So Chalice. To attempt a Rabble Master to hit Teferi once here. And if this fails, then I can Light Up the Night to prevent the bounce of the Blood Moon. Looks like that's happening. We'll throw a Chalice on 0 for funsies. Okay. Here comes Creativity on the clue token. And if it's Emrakul, I'm not sure I can beat it. 3, 4, 5. I can... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go down to 2. I'm going to concede. 2 swings of Emrakul kills me. Okay. So some Spyglasses look pretty good. Ratchet Bombs are pretty good in this matchup. And this bridge. Chalice doesn't really hit a whole lot. They can also just Creativity it away. I feel like Light Up the Night could be a little slow. Honestly, Shatter Skull is actually just not very good here. I can go to 21. I play 21 all the time. Let's do 21 lands. All right. No fast Ragavan here. No real way to interact with my opponent very well. 2 lands, not 3. Fury's really just not very good here. Ratchet Bomb would be better. Bridges are better. Let's mulligan this. Oh, no lands. Even better. There's Ratchet Bomb. All right. Don't mind me keeping the 1-landers again. I like this hand a little bit more, though, because of the Ratchet Bomb plus a break. Gives me ways to interact with the tokens and or the creatures that they end up creating that they try to Indomitable. Basic planes. Here comes a Prismatic Ending on the Ragavan land. All right. Keeping those 1-landers tonight. Just throwing away match number 1 here. Hard Evidence. See? CMC 0. Well, I need a Ragavan, clearly. Or I just need to play a few more lands. Fluffy, you took one out. I believed in it. Land drop here, though, would be good. A 2-lander? Technically. I mulled it away. All right, we might have a shot here. They only have double red. Okay. Okay, land. Land. What's up, True King? Well, if they have creativity, we're pretty toast here. If they don't, I've got another shot at Ratchet Bomb. What's up, True King? Thank you so much for the sub. They pass the turn to me. Land. No land. Attack for 2. Pass the turn because they'll block. Prismatic. Kill this, make a treasure token. Oh, draw 2, discard, make a treasure. That's a pretty good line, too. Scalding Tarn can make another dwarf. 4, 5, spin. Nice. There's my land, Ratchet Bomb. The Prismari command forces me to use it. And then they would have had 1 token. We would have found our bridge eventually, too. We had the right cards. Can't resist some fluffy turning red cards sideways. Mountains are not red cards. They don't turn sideways. Actually, now that you say that, just like, not to pick on the terminology, but when we play Prison without many creatures, Blood Moons don't turn sideways. When you cast spells, they don't turn sideways. Planeswalkers don't turn sideways. Do we actually turn that many red cards sideways? Are we really a colorless mage? All right, Luris. We got Chandra, Light Up, and Blood Moon. And I've got lands, so clearly I've learned my lesson. I'm going to keep. We didn't turn too many of those sideways that game anyway. Yeah. Oh. Darcy. You know what's cool about Light Up the Night and Darcy? They're best friends. Die. I love that this adds 1 damage if it's a creature or planeswalker, so you can use it as a 1-mana removal X1 creatures. Makes me feel good inside. Opponent's taking a moment to read that one. Hasn't seen that one before. Watery Grave, Blood Moon looking really good. This was shocked in. Dashing Monkey, Grix's Death Shadow. Oh. Bye, Blood Moon. Bye, Blood Moon. Ragavan, removal. It is removal. And Monkey is frustrating enough that I feel like I have to do this. Isn't it bad when you feel like you have to kill the 2/1 because the Fury and the Chandra are probably not as powerful as just Ragavan hitting you twice? Think about that one for a while. Darcy in play. Hey, we got scrying sheets down. Pass turn. Your daughter's first birthday and you're still not hanging out with your daughter? You're hanging out with me? You should probably go hang out with your daughter. Got him, chat. Look at this Thoughtseize. What a whiff. Happy first birthday. Did you have cake? Oh, she's going to bed. Oh, I guess it's kind of late. Can't be partying too late. Only 1. When she turns 2, though, whew, it's gonna be crazy. All right, Rabble Master. It's a house wrecker. All right, Rabble Master attacks for 1 here. Interesting enough, if they get 1 more thing in here, these attack and it's 6, but then I'm attacking back with the Rabble Master. I assume we've got some spot removal in the form of something instant speed. There it is. Now we've opened the door. Opponent can attack for 6. Now we're Now we're not looking very good. Here they come. That awkward moment where you shut off scrying sheets, but you shut off probably anything else that they can play. 10 versus 7 once they attack. Good luck, opponent. You're going to need it, because I'm going to top deck that ensnaring bridge. If I don't, I'm going to die real fast. Okay. This actually makes it a very interesting game here. Now, another Unholy Heat or a Bolt doesn't make it that interesting, but I get to clear one of these and attack for 1, and then I'm attacking for 7. They'll have me at 4, then at 1, and then I'll kill them. They need a Bolt or an Unholy Heat or they're dead. Dang it. I will need something that removes Darcy. Opponent plays Watery Grave, attacks for 3. I'm going to 4. Fury, Chandra. Oh no, what is this? Oh, Luris to hand. Okay, Luris. Woo! That's not it, but I'll hold it to scare my opponent. Scaring them is part of the game. We attack, even though Ragavan could then dash in and kill us. We're ready to be killed by Monkey. It is our destiny. Come on, kill me with the monkey. You got this. Monkey killer. No monkey. We're going to 1. Top deck is A. All right. We're not going to be killed by monkey. We're going to sit back and relax. Merry Xmas and all that stuff. Remember the last match where no lands were to be found? Yeah, we got a few lands this time. Giving my opponent the benefit of surveilling away cards. We're a quality opponent over here. Bobble. Ooh, yes. All right, Chandra, teach us the ways. Can't quite light up, but next turn we win. So let's see if we hit like bridge here. Yes. Chalice on 1, sitting at 1. Goblin token, pass turn. Light up the night for the win next turn. Good luck, opponent. Cloud 9. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Land, uptick some more. Find a Fury as backup. Blast my opponent. And we're going to keep Chandra around. Oh, click, 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 click. Why isn't it doing it? Save targets. To the face. Thank you. That was good. That was good. Oh, that was a good sequence. Very good sequence. All right, bridge definitely. Ratchet bomb most certainly. Relic maybe not. Yeah, I like these 3. I like these 3. Okay, what do we not like in this list? I mean, I like that. That was really good. Clog up the board with Seasoned Pyromancer. Fast, killer. 1 light up the night? Light up the night's a way to finish the game. I feel like I have to take like Acolyte of Flame out. These are just better pieces. And then I can take probably 1 light up the night out because I have the Ratchet Bomb we're trying. And this is like more of a finisher rather than a removal spell. Although it did remove what, Darcy, number 1? By the way, we hit some hot draws there for us. A Braid into Fire Artisan, into Chalice, into Light of the Night was used earlier in the game. I mean, that was a what, hit for 9? Because I removed only 4 counters or 5 or whatever. 9 and 10, 8. Rabble Master in the draw could be a cut. If I get a Rabble Master on turn 2 through Ragavan and my opponent's playing creatures rather than playing removal, it could be really good. You can make an argument that Dragon's Claw would give us some breathing room as well. I think we need to be aggressive, though. A few times now we've had this list and we haven't been aggressive enough. So, well, Ragavan into turn 2 Rabble Master, or we have pitch, kill the thing, or maybe they're going to Thought Season decide the game for us. Darcy. Red spell? I can't imagine I'm Furying this away. I'll wait. If I can Fury and get in, then I can play Rabble Master, or I'm playing Chalice on one. Fetches and shocks. Inquisition, Chalice, Bridge, or Rabble Master. I think this is a perfect example. Can't get rid of Fury. Fury kills a lot of creatures. They probably have to take Rabble Master or Bridge, right? If they try to play another creature here and I top deck a red spell, Fury gets rid of both. Ragavan gets in, and then I get to Bridge. That will be hard for them to beat. Chalice kind of locks out a lot of things they're doing. So they take Chalice. But now they can't attack, right? Yeah. It's a nice top deck. Let's kill an attack. No reason to try to get Rabble Master down pre-com or post-combat here, but this next turn, oops. Bloodstain Mire fetches. We have Bridge in case it's like a bunch of Death Shadows. Death Shadow 1. Death Shadow 2. Death Shadow 3. All right, Darcy. Well, we had a Chalice. Remember, we had a Chalice. That was on 1. I think I Fury now. I'm going to get rid of the Darcy. And I think I'm going to put a Chalice on 1, then play Bridge. Actually, let's do it this way. No, I can't. Never mind. I can't spend the mana across in any reasonable fashion where Ragavan could get in, right? I mean, I guess I could do 2/2 and then attack with Ragavan and see if they actually blocked. But that seems like a bad idea. Let's get rid of the Darcy. Let's put the Chalice on 1, and then we'll follow up with Bridge. Use Ragavan probably as a blocker this turn. Now we just have to avoid probably K command. If they do K command here, I'm gonna cry. Now I'll take it. I'll take all 8. Bam. To my face. All right, I can't attack them. Attacking them would be bad. All right, well, I guess I should have put the Bridge down first. The Chalice seemed like a good idea. Lurus to hand. Bobble. Top deck a land, I'm in trouble. This is 8. I'm going to take it again. I think attacking gives me a removal. I don't think there's anything I can draw here. Oh, close. All right, game 3, I'm on the play. No changes. I'm not going to bring relics in. I'm not going to worry about the graveyard because Blood Moon shuts off Croxa and shuts off Lurus really well. I don't think I need to add extra cards here to try to deal with something that shouldn't come into play too often. Play first. Yes. I like this hand. I might steal something, but a Ratchet Bomb's pretty nice. See if they decide Darcy, Ragavan, or Thoughtseize. Blood Crypt. Red mana. All right, we can deal with Darcy. Cool. 2 mana, Ratchet Bomb in play, pass turn. Next up, Blood Moon. Blood Moon and then Bridge. Preventing my opponent from getting black mana, I think, is really important. I'm good with this. I think I even take damage here. I don't see a reason not to. I can hold this to kill here, or the Ratchet Bomb can help kill some stuff too. Play Blood Moon first, then Chalice, then Bridge. Looks good. I like it. Good luck, opponent. Got him. Whew. With a Chandra coming up too. With a Chandra as well. That's pretty nifty. I like it. That's a 1-1. It's a 1-1. We did it. We've got a win. And early in the league, finally, for tonight. We've had a beatdown of the last stream on Friday, and this stream today was beatdown. It's good to be winning again. I'm liking Ratchet Bomb a lot more in this list. I might add a Ratchet Bomb sideboarded for the Karn list as well. Very efficient creatures. It's a great board wipe. Doesn't help us in Murktide, though. And we don't need any help in Hammer Time, but it does help a little bit in Lurus and Burn. Not opposed to it, that's for sure. Actually, it might be better than Bridge and Burn, right? Can remove a creature a little bit easier. Doesn't just sit out there and get hit by a Shatter Skull because you can sacrifice it, or smash the Smithereens. You can sacrifice it. You know what we could start doing? We could have people redeem channel points for me to wear a hat. I know another streamer out there does that, but we just cleaned out this closet and it has 2 types of hats in it that I didn't know I had. Maybe it's a thing we do. About 50,000 points. Some amount. All right, we kept the hand here. 3 lands, ramp, stone, And the 3 cards that we have that we can play are look pretty good. 45K is almost there. Land go. Got to beat this Oko with his Maple Leaf. Flooded Strand. Steam Vents. No, don't be Murktide. Well, I guess lucky for us, we'll at least have Chandra Fire Artisan maybe, and can be aggressive with either Seasoned Pyromancer or Rabble Master next turn. Murktide's a really difficult matchup though. I think if we were more like just a prowess burn style match, we'd have a better chance against Murktide. Because we still do the prison elements even in this list, it feels like this matchup is still unfavored. Basic Island. We do have the relics though, so I will be bringing those in, and hopefully that'll help us. We'll lead with Seasoned Pyromancer as I expect an Unholy Heat or Lightning Bolt, and I don't want to throw Rabble Master into that. Two cards to the top with Serum Visions. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, Seasoned Pyromancer. I'm gonna get rid of Mind Stone and maybe Light Up the Night. Second one of those is not bad. Okay, a good set of cards here. Bloodman would stop Murktide, which would be nifty. Rabble Master is aggressive. No land, though. A little surprised to see no land off the 2 top cards. Unholy Heat's a Seasoned Pyromancer. That gives them another spell in the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. They could Murktide here. I really hope they don't. Please don't Murktide. Please, like, Serum Visions again. Gosh, please don't Murktide. Please don't Murktide me. Blue Delta is not a good card to see. Steam Vents, not Island. Ugh, Blood Moon's no good anymore. Okay. Oh, it's Murktide anyway, it looks like. 5/5 Murktide as well. Top deck a land, attack with these, and hope that this dies. Hope they block. Another one of these. This isn't looking very good. We'll pass turn. 5/5 Murktide's really, really, really big. Expressive Iteration's a good one. Finds a Consider, uses the Consider. It's kind of weird, like if you were to play a Relic against this, Relic keeps us in check until it shows up, then it's like a really bad thing to have. Because it will grow it. Alright, they attack for 5. Yep. Alright, land drop or something, please. Alright, Rabblemaster's quicker than Acolyte if it stays around here. We'll go ahead and attack for 3 and pass turn. Needing that 4th land. So we have a bunch of lands in match 2, but we can't find them here in match 3. Odd. We have, what, 22 lands? If I hit a land there, I could kill Murktide? No. I don't think I could have. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I could have, though. We have Light Up the Knights, but we can only do 4 here. It's a 5/5. Unless I don't think I'm missing something. 5/5 is really hard for us to kill. All right, the expressive iteration back into consider. Is there no land? Okay, they find an island. They just attack 5, or are they gonna? Oh, they hold back. Oh, we hit the land. All right. Do I just send everything? If I send everything and then use Chandra Acolyte down on the Light Up the Night, I kind of like this a lot for some reason. I get in for 4, they block the 4/2. I establish an Acolyte here with a Light Up the Night right after it. I mean, if they have a removal or a counter spell here, like Spell Pierce, they're gonna, you know, hit something. All right. That's like not the worst thing for them to force for me. What'd they lose? An Archmage Charm. Now I have 4 on the battlefield and I'm at 15. Oh no, they have another Murktide. Now I'm dead. I need a bridge. Crap. All right, 10/10. I need a bridge, and I need them to not have a counterspell with the remaining 2 mana that they have. Maybe the Blood Moon was more important then. This is why Murktide's a problem for us. Bridge and bridge only saves me here. Okay. On to sideboard. So relics and maybe Dragon's Claw and this bridge. Definitely relics though. Blood Moon's like partially important here because if you can keep them off the double blue, you're good. The Braids are okay because they're playing the small creatures as well, Ragavan and Darcy. What's Spyglass for? They run like, what, 1 to 2 Jaces? Maybe. I want these 2 in here. I guess let's keep Light Up the Night and get rid of the Abrades and see how that goes. So I have the Chalice, I have Relic and Ragavan. I mean, is Ragavan even hitting? Maybe I should be more removal based. If there's a reason to do Spyglass that I'm not aware of, I'd be happy to know. But I think they only play like 1 or 2 Jaces, right? They're mainly just 4 Ragavans, 4 Darcys, 4 Murktides, 3 to 4 Archmage Charm, 3 to 4 counter spells, 2 plus Force of Negations. Considers Serum Visions, Steam Vents, Islands, Scalding Tarns. Okay, just a thought. Occasionally, I think I've seen a list play 1 or 2 Jaces, but the real problem is Murktide. Like Murktide, and they remove Bridge, and they're like good. I don't think they'll bring in Jace either. If it's sideboard, if it was main, they might just keep it. But sideboard, I can't imagine. Like I said, problem card is the big Murktide because we don't have an easy way to get rid of it. Okay. We'll keep this. The Chalice of One's interesting, and I do have a bridge. I can use the Fury with the Seasoned Pyromancer as well. And I happen to have 2 lands here. So that's at least good. It'd be funny to put a Spyglass down and name Scalding Tarn. I don't think that would happen, but it'd be funny. This will stop a Spell Pierce as well. And Darcy. Bobble. I wonder if I get rid of this immediately or if I just wait a few turns. Definitely going to play Chalice here, though. That's a good pickup. Second bridge is nifty. All right. They know about this bridge. I think I'm going to go ahead and cast the Fury because they could like have a counter spell and then they're only hitting for 1, but the draw, kind of the surveil to go find cards they need bothers me. I think this game has to go long for us to have a shot here. And we've actually stopped our own relic. So if they find like Murktide, it's problematic, but we want Murktide to be as small as possible so we have a chance of killing it or our bridges stop it. We're going to have to fight through a counterspell anyway, probably, if they have something for bridge. Yeah, they're prepping. They're prepping for a Murktide. Land, please, land. Thank you. Bridge. Force. Can't be Spell Pierce. Got a Chalice. Considers, dump stuff in the graveyard. Bridge resolves. Murktide coming down. Second bridge is going to resolve. Then I'll play a Seasoned Pyromancer. Then we have to kill them around the bridge before they can bounce both bridges. Oh no, Expressive Iteration. All right. Scratch that. Opponent's digging for answers to bridge. Please don't find force. Polluted Delta. All right, Blood Moon's off the table at being good. I'll play bridge here. It's interesting to pick up another Chalice. I wonder if I want to put that on 1, maybe even 2. Oh, they don't like the second bridge. Okay, they can't beat 2 bridges apparently. Or they didn't bring in artifact removal. That's surprising. 2 bridges too much. That's unexpected. Is that how you beat this list? You just jam bridges and you win? That can't be right. They just forgot. They're going to come with a full force of artifact destruction now. Oh well. Submit. They're going to do it. They're going to just... It's going to be like 10 Prismari commands. That's right. They cheated. They registered 10 of them in the sideboard. I could see like 1 to 2 petty thefts, 1 to 2 Prismari commands. It's a braid. They don't have a way to deal with bridge in the sideboard, so you're telling me that if you resolve it around force and negation or the counter spells, you win? They're allowed to play around Blood Moon. I have really not much else to bring in, but I want to have the Blood Moon in there to keep them honest. Because making them honest here is very important. If they happen to get greedy and play a few more red spells initially, I kill the creatures and then play a Blood Moon. That's one of my ways to get around Murktide killing us. Like here, Misty, Shock, cool. Okay, Blood Moon's still in play. Darcy. Probably want to go after this. So if I get a Chalice on 1 and then like avoid the petty theft, we win the game. That sounds exciting. I'm down for that. Land's good to see here. Because it's more of a control matchup, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Chandra. Because the Seasoned Pyromancer, when it's countered here, I can at least get it back. Wow, they just F6 through their turn. I don't know if that was intentional or not. All right, Mindstone pass turn. Considers. All right, I don't know if the F6 through their turn was intentional. I'm going to go ahead and keep playing it. But the Blood Moon here is now in play. As you can see, the Blood Moon would stop Murktide, which is big, 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 big here. Now they feel behind. I feel like they have to play something. And now we're going to test if they have a force. Ragavan's good here, and Ragavan does get them out of the Blood Moon problem. So that is a good card for them. Oh, Bridge. Bridge would have been nice. Maybe I play Seasoned Pyromancer now to try to block this. Now I have a dumb Darcy here. Wow. So I think this turn is actually just Blood Moon, Fury away the Darcy, and prep the Seasoned Pyromancer next turn. I feel like the Blood Moon is really powerful here. Keeping life total really high. Ragavan attacks me once, but unlikely to attack me twice because of Seasoned Pyromancer in the way. This feels good. And if they want to waste their turn dashing this in and have one treasure token, I'll take like a bad card here off the top. Here comes Monkey. Yep. Tax for 2. Top of the library, please don't give him spice. Mountain's fine. I'd love to keep that, but I think this is fine to cash in here for an extra blocker against Monkey. Well, we're going to be cantripping Mindstone. I don't need that many lands. Okay, blockers for Darcy here. Currently, Murktide's on check, but if they have removal, dash, removal, then we're toast. Abrade the treasure. If only, if only. Never doubt the Blood Moon. See, this is definitely hindering them. You can kind of tell a lot of spells, and I'm getting the vibe that a Murktide's up there somewhere. Here comes Dashing Monkey. They probably have removal. Latest removal ever here in the attack step. Okay. Here comes Murktide. And we lost one bridge, by the way. We lost the bridge to the... Oh, there's Ragavan. We lost the bridge to the first Ragavan attack. Intriguing. I don't think it matters when you draw, if I'm honest. You don't know what you're drawing, right? You don't know what you're preventing them from getting. Wow, this is... Oh... I think we go ahead and Relic. I know I lose maybe the Seasoned Pyromancers here, but I think with Relic in play, and it might be just worth a draw here. They lose their stuff. Rabblemaster attack. Got a counter. Got a removal. Got nothing. Cool. All right, Murktide somewhat taken care of for the moment. I feel good about that. 2 treasure tokens can be anything. Unholy Heat's the Rabble Master. Uses a treasure token to consider. It's Brazen Borrower. Well, there's the Brazen Borrower. Okay. Fancy. We got an island now. We have Monkey, Unknown card, Brazen Borrower, floating there. Attacks. Does not keep island open. Decides to use this. Hopefully they don't spike anything. Woo! Not sure I could beat that card. All right, I guess I'm playing Blood Moon, seeing if they play the Brazen Borrower. Then I hit it with the light up. I thought about like floating and doing scrying, but I think this is okay to do it this way. I'm going to wait because Ragavan's there. My opponent didn't cast Brazen Borrower, so they want to keep this treasure token, I suppose. They forgot. They have Ragavan and Brazen Borrower up here. Do they have another Brazen Borrower? Uses treasure token and loses the treasure token. Bolts my goblin token. Ragavan's coming back for vengeance. Okay. Attack for 2. Top of the library is a snow-covered mountain. Whew. Didn't have to draw that. Top of the library is a... That'll work. That'll stop dumb Ragavan. He's helping me find bridge. He already got rid of one bridge. One bridge is sitting in exile over here because of Ragavan. All right, Chalice on 1 here. Maybe they try to Brazen Borrower. Got the Light Up the Night to kill the Brazen Borrower. This protects from a spell Pierce. They have counter spell available to them. We have stopped Ragavan. Opponent filling graveyard to maybe, I don't know, do something crazy. Play a Blood Moon, number 2, just in case they're able to get rid of our Blood Moons. Wouldn't be bad to have a backup there. Pass turn. See if Brazen Borrower shows up here. This is sorcery speed, so we can't interact with the Brazen Borrower immediately. We'll have to go to 7 here. No second island, though. No Murktide. Okay. Expressive Iteration's a good one. That helps them find what they need. Now, although Blood Moon is doing its job right now, I can tell you that it doesn't always work, and it's a very weak strategy. But it's the only strategy we have against Murktide, so we have to implore it. You know, if we had different strategies, I'd be happy to go forward with those. Mishra's Bauble, redraw. John Zen 1. Thanks for the prime. You're very zen. Your future will be zen too. I can feel it. Make sure we go past the Chalice on 1. Don't have a force. Forced. All right. We have a Brazen Borrower that kills me in 3 turns. I get 2 more draws. I'll take a Seasoned Pyromancer to find some answers to the Flying Menace. Oh, that's very bad. We might be dead here. Oh, it's a land drop. Okay. Land drop. Chalice on 1. Going poof here from the Engineer Explosives and attacking us for 3. We're not dead yet, but we're close. Can I replay this on 1 before they do this? Had to be done. Your YouTube clips showed me the path to Pyro Prison. Awesome. Evan, what's up? How's it going? How was Jedi? Did you start the Star Wars thing? I'm going to 1. Oh gosh. So tell me, what did you do to Fluffy Wolf 1? We don't talk about Fluffy Wolf 1. Why would you say that? Oh, finally. All right, we have an answer. You know what's interesting? Spyglass would stop engineered explosives. So like mental note. That's a thing. No force. They only have 2 cards. Brazen down. I don't have a way to put Chalice on 1 without losing it as well, so I'll just hold it. Please no haste creature. Please no haste creature. No bolts. No, no, no. Darcy. Just be Darcy. Just be Darcy. That's better. I asked for a creature that would kill me the following turn. What did I get instead? Unholy Heat. What did I draw? The backup Chandra. Up for damage, Chalice on 1, pass turn, 13-1. Asking me about Fluffy Wolf 1. We'll see if I resub to you. Hold at 1. We're at 1. There's a lightning bolt. They can't do that. Go, Chalice. Countered. Chalice on 1 saved us, so that answered that. But to your point, you need chalices. Oh, lands. Jedi was super fun, by the way, and I'm finally getting some good viewers from non-magic. Nice. Way to go. Bonus Chandra. Rabble Master's a good one. We kill them next turn. I think. Yes. 1, 2. 1, 2. Actually, I'm not sure if we kill them next turn. I think we're off by 1. I need us. No. We're good. Dodge one more time here. I don't know what they could have. No, that's really exciting, though, that you're getting some other viewership. No, we don't. We don't need a spell because I attack here, and I have the uptick of this Chandra. No spell required. But we did get a spell. And this attack and other things. Wow, we beat Murktide. We beat Murktide. We had a bridge coming. We lost an unfavorable matchup here. All because of Blood Moon. Learned a lesson, though. Spyglass for engineered explosives is one of their outs. And engineered explosives can actually get them out of Bridge and Blood Moon if they get a treasure token. Karn version of this is a little bit stronger because it stops the treasure tokens in that regard and would stop the engineered explosives. But we got there. I don't think they should have gone after that Chandra, by the way. They should just hold EE until they find the bolt and bolt me. So I think that's a punt on my opponent's side. So I think we really should have probably lost the matchup. But they went for it, and then we ended up top decking a Chalice. They eventually top decked a bolt, and it didn't matter. Yeah, they played pretty loose. It's still a very unfavorable matchup. We should lose that one like probably about 7 to 8 times out of 10. Wins from 1 are the finest of wins. Why do you need other viewers? Because other viewers broadens the horizon, and the not horizon, the just broadens the folks that stop by. But yeah, I think they went a little aggressive with their engineered explosives. Should have waited. The fact that we had the other chalice in hand just made the follow-up play when we got another Chandra really, really powerful. At 8 mana, though, we could do 10 to their face if we hit Fire Artisan and had the light up the knights in the graveyard. I mean, 10's a... 8 mana is a lot, but 10 damage is a lot, too. 5 of which would be uncounterable, and that's kind of the fun part. Light up the knight with the Fire Artisan creates uncounterable magic. Kahira. All right, so this is either what, like Tron sometimes it's elementals. I've got 2 chalices here, which would be great against Luris, but not great against Kahira. The Rabble Master's interesting, but this could also be blue-white control, yeah. This doesn't feel like a winnable hand here. I think I have to mulligan. It's a little better. A few more things to do at least. Get rid of Chandra. It's going to be a tough matchup. If it is elementals, the Torp Orb suggestion from our sideboard was so good. Opponent's gone to 4 cards, making me not think that they're elementals. Fun fact, Flashback with Acolyte's kind of an interesting way to burn some of the loyalty that you can build up on Acolyte if you're just kind of doing the 0 behind a bridge. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Yeah, opponent's at 4 cards though. Or there it is, mulligans to 4. Oh no, it's Belcher. I'm so dead. No, I'm not. Found Ragavan. Let's go. Go, 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 little monkey. Might have to try to put a chalice on 2. What if we could get it all the way to 4? Ooh, can we do that fast enough? Belcher was not the thing I was thinking of, by the way. I was not thinking about this matchup. This matchup is very odd. It's very, very like... who has what they need in the first 5 turns, they win. Man, I kind of want to try to go for that. I don't think it's possible, but... I know, where's Karn? Let's see here. Pitch Light Up and Acolyte. And see where we can go. Oh, that's not good. I was hoping for spells and then just keep working my mana up, but we got a lot here. Could have held on to Acolyte to create 2 more power every turn. This is 4, 5. This is 6, 3 turn. If it was 8, 8, 16, it would still be 3 turns with the Acolyte. 2 mana. I'm really tempted to just put Chalice on 2. That stops something like Desperate Ritual. Strike it Rich is also, what, 1 mana? If they miss a land here, I might do a Chalice on 2. They do hit their land. They bolt it in, too. We cross the pass. There's the Ritual, and there's the Charbelcher. So I just lose unless it's a Braid. Do they have a Braids? Do they have a Artifact Destruction spell? This lets me redraw. Come on, Abrade. One time. Do I have 0 mana Abrade? About Chalice on 0? Oh, it's so close. So close. We needed one more attack. Opponent finds it on turn 4 here, though. The Manamorphose into Karn would have been hilarious. All right, we die. They do have Strike It Rich. I did see it briefly there. Okay, so I need the Spyglasses here. That's about all I really have. Cleansing Wildfires. Interesting enough. So. Bridges out. Probably light up the Knights as well. Although if we get to 4 mana and we've played this, could be good. So, artifact removal is interesting. I mean, I can bring it in. I don't think it's going to have any value here, though. And the reason I'm going to say that is most of the time when they're going off with Charbelcher, they just have 7 mana. And because they have the 7 mana, you don't get an opportunity to hit the Charbelcher. We can put it in, but I think it'll be apparent. We're keeping this. We have Ragavan into Cleansing Wildfire. My opponent shouldn't have basics. We'll then Season Pyromancer and go from there. I'm hoping they mull a little bit here. All right, they mulled to 6. It's not very far. Yeah, Cleansing's going to be fun. I happen to put it in because we figured it was better than Awakened Inferno, which looks like it's probably going to be the case. I'm just going to Cleansing. I'm not even going to deal with it. Blam. Blasted. Cantrip Stone Rain. Exactly. And then I can play Fury next turn. Or Rabble Master. Ooh, Rabble Master's faster. I think he is. I don't know. I didn't do the math. I'll convert a treasure token into a treasure token. Now they have it down here, but I'm not worried about it. Let them use it. Then I'll braid it. Strike It Rich. Lands. Oops. Let's destroy this artifact. So there's like the one use case that a braid's going to be better. Just swinging with everything we've got. They're at 5. Ritual's good to take away from them. Dead on board. They're at turn 4. Do they have the next land here and are able to get us? They're going to start with a Manamorphose. That's okay. It's a redraw, basically. Okay, red-green. Did you whiff? They need like land. They need a Belcher. They need like Ironcrag. Nice. Okay. All right, we'll keep it as is. Maybe the Shattering Spree hits a few Strike It Rich tokens, and that keeps us in here. We're going to probably be looking for Spyglass, though, this time. Just because my opponent, after all, will probably be faster than us. Well, we have a Cleansing along with the double Abrade. I prefer to have a Spyglass, but let's see them play like a Strike It Rich hand. Ragavan would be a really great draw here. Come on, Ragavan. Little monkey. What we doing? Why you stuck on my upkeep? Okay, Mind Stone. Put that away. Don't need that for a little while. All right, opponent. You got some wacky turn 2 kill me? Do you have the turn 2 kill me? Or do you need another turn, which will give me a turn? And hopefully I'll set you back enough. All right, it's a tap land. That usually means we got another turn. Obviously, let's Cleansing. Stone Rain, draw a card, hoping for Spyglass. Nope, another mountain. Pass turn. Tap land. We get Ragavan. All right, we're going to dash in the monkey because I could abrade something. Could also get something interesting from them. Oh. Okay. Well, they killed my Ragavan. My Ragavan's dead. And poof, Spike Field. I guess they have enough lands this time. Bolts in here, turn Timber. There's a Ritual. 4 mana. Oh, there's Belcher. All right, I stand corrected. Usually people don't throw this out here. Usually. Pa-pow. Pa-pow. Dead Belcher. Well, that was exciting. Now what, opponent? What are we doing? Go again. Ooh, Ascension. Ascension. All right. This is also hilarious. Let's go ahead and Cleansing red source here. It's kind of interesting. And then 1, 2, 3. Season Pyromancer, getting rid of Fury Mountain. You know what? Yeah, Fury Mountain. Interesting. Pass turn. That could be a lot of damage. All right, we took him off red in a very weird way. I don't expect it to be long, but we did take him off red. There's tap red land. Okay. Let's attack. Do I draw here or do I fire Light Up the Night? 6, 7. I think I actually just fire off Light Up the Night here for max. This way, if I draw Fire Artisan, it's a kill. With 4 cards in their hand, I think I'm going to be okay unless they drew perfectly here. And I have the Abrade. Like I said, if they went instant, we wouldn't be able to do much here. Heretic Ritual. Okay. 3 mana. Go to 4. I have the Abrade for the Charbelcher. There, with the Iron Crag, we lose anyway. So being tapped out doesn't matter. Tap land. Post. Using Ritual. Valakut Awakening to spin here. Okay. Okay. You thought they had the Pact of Negation for when they drop Belcher? Totally would make sense, right? Defend it and then go off. That does it. That does it. We got there. One, two, three, 4, 5, and no more. Wow. Well, there you go. Another reason that Light Up the Night is a decent card from time to time. It's just straight burn to the face. When you're like flooding out like crazy, we're going to have a draw or the Abrade here. Got Rabble Master, Blood Moons. There she is. So if we drew her, we had 8 mana. You can go play her uptick, and then we had 1 down here that you flash back. And it would be a flashback for 10 damage as well. We got Belcher done. Without Karn, which is a feat in itself. The list is very quick. It can do things on turn 3 and turn 4. And like I said, usually Abrade doesn't have the ability to interact. We've had 2 opponents, though, that I wouldn't call them poor. I would just say they're playing a little more loose. They're just kind of throwing things out there, not waiting and being patient that we talk about sometimes, that engineer explosives from the Murktide, Ragavan, Darcy list. And then this one, throwing out a Belcher instead of trying to wait until you had Ironcrag or a little bit more mana. You're playing against a red opponent. The red opponent doesn't have counter spells. You know they might have a way to remove your Belcher. So you gotta be protected. I think their life total was high enough to give them 1 or 2 more turns to at least see cards and then see if they wanted to play. All right, match 5 here. Of course we want to play first. We'd love to get this 4-1. Be a good turn around for the night. Luris versus our many chalices. We're going to go ahead and play a land and pass the turn. Be funny to put a chalice on 0, but I think the other one will be stripped away by a nasty Thoughtseize. So let's not let that happen. Opponent is 2-1 as well. We can make their 5th match sweat-inducing. Ooh, okay. Shadow Spear, Urza's Saga. Memnite. All right, we're Hammer. All right. Chalice on 1. We need to throw a Chalice on 0 here. That protects us from Ornithopter. We need a Blood Moon, hopefully, here. If we can do the Blood Moon, we'll be in great shape getting the Urza's Saga out of the way. It also will make it difficult if they were going to use something like Springleaf Drum. But they can't get that with the Saga. That's why the Blood Moon would be very good to play next. Oh gosh, give me the land. Give me the land. Land. Oh, double Stone Rain. Oh no. Concession, please. Just concede the whole match, opponent. You don't want to play anymore. Concede match? Concede match? All right, let's see here. Kozilek's Return, bridges are okay here. Ratchet Bomb actually is pretty nifty. And Shattering Spree probably not too bad. Ragavan doesn't get in, Rabble Masters don't get in, and Acolyte probably is our last pickup here. We could make an argument for this Torpor for the other Acolyte with the idea that Stoneforge Mystic is kind of a pain. We could also bring in a Spyglass just to shut off Urza's Saga as like a 5th Blood Moon, which is probably okay as well. We honestly don't even really want the Seasoned Pyromancers typically, which would be a reason for another Spyglass and a Torpor. We have to be careful though, because you can also just pitch the Seasoned Pyromancers away. I kind of like the idea of trying though. Let's try something here. We're usually pretty favored here. Let's bring the Chandra Acolyte of Flames in. So the idea, my theory is that we don't have anything that draws cards, and then we have Chandra Acolyte to make these Planeswalkers end the game faster. We have plenty of spot removal, and so we'll take it and see if we can't lock up a 4-1 here. Man, top deck land with the Blood Moon there was rough. I really want to keep this hand. I really shouldn't keep this hand, but I want to keep this hand. What if we kept this hand? Would you all hate me if I kept this hand? You should all hate me if I keep this hand. There's nothing keepable here. We're going to mulligan this. I want to, though. But do it, no. If this was a mountain, I'd maybe entertain it. Double Fury, like, tempts me here. Ooh. Oh, I got tempted by the one land. It's like borderline not keepable. Okay, I guess I've got to wait here. I'd love to put the Chalice on 0, but already got an Ornithopter in play. Opponent waits till their upkeep to search. Basic Plains, that's fine. There's the Saga. If we hit running lands, we're good. Saga is taken care of by Spyglass. Cranial Plating. Okay. So let's go ahead and take care of Saga here. Got to see what else they had, too. So Urza's Saga. This is more just so that they don't have a bunch of creatures. Because creatures right now are problematic. I don't care about Hammer. Not with that hand. I need to get rid of this Ornithopter. 3-2. Okay. I'd love to also potentially just throw out Blood Moon next. Get rid of the Saga. Need one more running land here. If we can get this next land, I think we'll be in great shape. Silent Clearing. Cantrips it. We did hit the land. Okay. Here, I think, so they have less mana and they don't get a search, we're going to Blood Moon. Okay. We're looking good so far. Extra Plains was played. Pure Steel. Quips are 0 now. It's dangerous for us. Luckily, I have Bridge. Because I'm about to get crunched in for 14. I need the Chalice on 1. And I'm probably going to have to use the Light Up the Night to kill the Pure Steel Paladin. Yeah. It's kind of tricky. But luckily there's enough artifacts that the Cranial Plating's never small. Pure Steel Paladin here. With a Light Up, I can at least kill it. I'm going to 1. I hope they don't have a way to protect this. Shoot. Fury? Fury. Fury! Come here, Fury! Let her stand. Fury! Come on, Fury. Or Braid. Or another Light Up the Night, I think. Oh, this is interesting. So they're going to defend these. Can't empty my hand below 2-2, can I? Shoot here. I can make it so they don't have another creature, but they can play Luris and then move these over. he can't attack. He can't attach post combat or post attacks. Doesn't have double black. Let me see if my opponent can put this together. So I'm going to light up the knight here. So I draw a card. I think this is my best out anyway. And then kill this as well. And now it looks like they have no creatures to equip. I can't get any lower here, but I'm going to throw a Chalice out on 0 as well to stop like Memnite and stuff. They just play Luris and move the Colossus Hammer over, but I want my opponent to do this. I need them to do the actions here. If they skip the turn, we draw a land, and I get to put Bridge into play, then we're good. They have an out. They just got to find it. It's a pretty easy one. Look at that. They got it. They got it. Well done. Okay. They have the Esper Sentinel coming off the Luris as well, which means I have to somehow defend that as well. All right. Pretty good so far. So Seasoned Pyromancer would create blockers in that situation, which would be a reason to have it over the Acolyte of Flame. So let's do that and resubmit. All right. Pierce to a Paladin was rough there. We had the Saga taken care of. We almost squeaked out of that. It was a good one, though. What we do, we kept a 1-lander, too. That was all the luck in the entire league. Drained right there. Luckily, we get to play first now. Opponent does have black in their list. I think it's for Luris, but they sometimes have Inquisition Thoughtseize. All right, I'll keep this. I'll keep because we have Chalice and we have a removal spell. Well, yeah, if you look back on what they ended up playing... Well, this doesn't look good. All right, let's see how strong this Chalice on 1 is. We might have just stopped hammers. I'd love to just play this to kill this and then leave Light Up the Night for the next card. Spyglass here for potentially a Saga. Bloodmoon's a better one. Double Plains found. Stoneforge? Stoneforge I've got to kill on sight. Well, actually I could activate name Spyglass, name Stoneforge to prevent the Chalice blocking hammer, but still equipping with activation. Attacks for 1. Okay. You fetched. You got a basic. Are we doing anything? Seal of Cleansing. Seal of Cleansing. I'd like to name Seal of Cleansing before you blow up my Chalice on 1. How rude. All right, let's take a look at what we got. We have a Cranial Planing, we have an Ink Moth, we have a Stoneforge. So, let's say okay to this. And let's name... Tempted to name Seal of Cleansing so they don't do that again when I get a bridge down. And with this hand... I take a lot when they do Stoneforge plus Hammer. And I think I have to let it happen. Unfortunately. There's Inky. There's Stoneforge. Go get Hammer. Equip Hammer. Smash Memnite. And I need to avoid another hammer on this Stoneforge. I need to avoid a hammer on Ink Moth as well. Okay. Let's kill Memnite, and then we can replicate once. And then with the replicate, kill Hammer. And then with Light Up the Night, we can kill Stoneforge. It's as good as it's going to get, really. I know they could just have Hammer and kill me with Ink Moth. We're hoping Blood Moon happens here. Obviously, Spyglass could have named here, but what I'm trying to do is avoid Seal of Cleansing off Luris in the future. All right, my opponent found the second hammer. If we named Ink Moth, we live for a few more turns there. Maybe we find an answer. Yeah, we would have found the Abrade. We were on track to find the Blood Moon. They ended up finding the hammer really quick, though, unfortunately. So we probably named correctly with the Spyglass. Yeah, if we named Ink Moth, then they would... Let's see here. If we named Ink Moth, then our Shattering Spree and Light Up. And then they could Luris. So the Luris, we would be able to Fury it away, and then it would be off to the top, the next few top cards. So maybe the Ink Moth was the correct name here. If they end up drawing a bunch of cards, though, then it's like Luris into Seal of Cleansing pretty quickly, and then they just remove. They can play them both in the same turn and remove whatever's the problem card, which would be this at that point. They would have held the hammer, then this would have gotten us. Blood Moon would have been in play. It's tough to say. Tough to say. There you go, though. 3-2. 3-2. Ink Moth was probably the right name there, but we had some very close games. Could have probably been a 4-1. Ended up winning one at 1 life. I'll take that. Fire Artisan continuing to impress. Acolyte of Flame didn't really show up too much in that matchup. Probably want to keep this, like... I almost want to just get another Abrade or something like that. Another Abrade, and then just put the Rabble Master in. Just have the flex slots and the options. Luris would have been safe from the Fury because of the hammer. Because the hammer would not have been on the Ink Moth. So yeah, they play Luris, and if they... I mean, probably best to just hold the hammer, right? Yeah. Luris in play and no reason to play anything out of the graveyard. Keep the hammer to protect it. The following turn, put the hammer on Luris or whatever. Use the Seal of Cleansing, get rid of the Spyglass, attack with the Ink Moth, because we wouldn't have Blood Moon then. We were going to pick up like an Abrade there, so we could have gotten rid of the hammer and then Furied, but then the damage would have been done. It would have been close. You're right, Grace. There's a lot of things to think about there. A lot of things to think about. But it was a good 3-2. It was a solid 3-2. We can't win them all. And I think you can kind of tell that these about 5 spots here. Let's pull these over to the side. About these 5 spots here. Rabble Masters and Chandra Acolytes in this list appear to be the flex slots. I'd even argue in a budget-constrained list, the Ragavans can be turned into bolts. Sideboard, got lucky with our Cleansing Wildfire. We brought it in for Tron, but ended up running into Belcher. Shattering Sprees, decent against the Hammer Time list. Like the Ratchet Bomb. I think this is a pretty solid sideboard as well. I like getting rid of the Awakened Inferno to be a little bit faster with the Rabble Masters against those control matchups as well. Definitely not disappointed. Good 3-2. Solid night.